and let's play some games. Specifically, let's finish Eric the Unready. The Roland MT32 is ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? If you're not, it's fine. I'm going to do it without you anyway. What is this? Some sort of game streaming service, Deviant Fish? Well, I never. Yeah! Oh, I really don't understand the timing of that. Reminds you of the Sierra logo. Ah, them mountains. In the mountains. Break it down. I mean, LucasArts was my jam, Officer Keen. Was my jam and buttery bread. I would like to restore, yes, because I've just become a pirate. I'm a real pirate boy. What came after SVGA? SSVGA. But then there was some weird connotations with calling it SS. Break it down. But break it down. Super Saiyan Vegeta.
Hello there, children.
What up, Pill Pal? That's the one, Deviant. Exactly. Right, let's have a look in our inventory. What's going on with my green screen? Treasure Island on the raft. This is Treasure Island, home of the renowned Columbia School of Piracy, even. The School of Privacy, yep. Learn how to lock your doors and close your curtains properly. The compound consists of several huts that huddle behind a makeshift fence. A Jolly Roger flies from atop one of the buildings, and the place has generally an illicit look about it. You see a sign here. We have just graduated from the Columbia School of Piracy and Privacy. We are holding onto a bottle of rum, an eye patch, a coconut, an umbrella, and a newspaper. I think the umbrella is small. Look at umbrella. It's a small, brightly coloured umbrella. Dino, is it done where you are? Yeah. I mean, I think it's heading over where I am. Count the legs, Jim! So this is actually quite a nice little change of pace in terms of the way the game works, because we've been sitting on a chair. Well, sitting on a raft, which is on a chair. Not Matt, what am I doing? There we go. So we sit on the raft, sit down on the captain's chair, and then we get taken to this lovely scene. My numlock on? There we go. Where we can steer our raft. I'm not entirely sure how we go about diagonals, so I've been having to go like left, right, left, right, left, right. Oh, sorry, left down, left down, left down, down, left down, down. Aminara listening and sometimes watching, but mostly pootering around cleaning. Do the cleany thing, Aminara. You still doing it? It's a long day. No, don't answer me. Carry on. You do your thing. So here's a Gnoll Island. I never get any eyeballs. You do so. Do not do so. Now, children, you better start behaving or you won't get to go to the flaying tomorrow. He seems like a good Gnoll dad, you know? And this is the really awkward, almost Addams Family, but not Addams Family. You were working before and now you're cleaning and it's only 11 a.m. Okay, that's fair. I'll let you off. Cleaning past 5 o'clock in the evening is just, yeah, it's not right. Legally distinct from the Addams Family music. I'll get off raft. And then you jam it all the way. Yeah, I hate it when that happens. Blum. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that we want to open this coconut that we've got. And to do so, I think I want to put coconuts in guillotine. You place the coconut in the guillotine, and the blade drops and takes a clean slice out of it. The top rolls away somewhere, and when you pick up the coconut, you see a clear white liquid inside. Our score's just gone up by 15, and we're making a rum cocoa. Oh, God, I want cocoa. Okay. Pour rum in coconut. Coconut. You pour the contents of the bottle into the coconut. Moments later, the bottle vanishes. Our score's just gone up by 10. To be on a beach right now drinking a rum cocoa. Damn straight. Do we have any, like, garnishes? Can we find a lime bush? Put umbrella. Not umbrella. Thanks, Rihanna. Put umbrella in coconut. With the nonchalant flair of someone who has been tending a poolside bar for years, you drop the umbrella into the coconut. Our score's just gone up by 10. So we've got the drink, right? I'm pretty sure that's what we needed to do. We needed to get a rum drink with a little umbrella in it. Done. Let's get the hell off of this awkward music island. It's a lot of points in a super short time. Yeah, it is. It's good thing I stopped when I did yesterday. I do like to start with a bang. Right, sit. Climb onto the raft and sit down into the captain's chair. Let's go back to where Smirk, Scotty, Spock, who is just Spock, and Zulu, and the Injuns, not the engines, the Injuns are being held captive. Because to release them, I think we need this rum cocoa. Argent Coyote. Thought the gnolls were more canine. These ones are they've bred out their canineness. Fantasy Island on the captain's chair. This is a lost tropical island overgrown with exotic bushes and trees that come right down the beach. Small path winds up the hill to the east, ending in front of the large plantation house that looks as if it were constructed for the sole purposes of sitting out the front and drinking mint tulips. You see Dadu here and a cage. You stand up and take a look around. Give Dadu the coconut. The midget takes the coconut and takes a small sip. Wow, now that's a nice drink. The midget produces a lime from his pocket. Oh, okay, cool. He's got it himself. You put the lime in the coconut and you feel better. Is that part of the song? I only know put the lime in the coconut and shake it all up. Then he goes off into the house. Soon afterwards, he reappears with Mr. Dork trailing after him. Please accept my most profound apologies, Captain Smirk. I don't know what it is that came over me. Dork produces the bolt cutters of doom and hands them to me. Here, my friend, free your compatriots. You snip the bolt in half and the cage falls to the ground. The chain! Dork yells. You were supposed to cut the chain!
You're doing quite well.
Thank you, Bethany. That bolt is the only thing that holds this island together. Run for your lives! You hear a low rumble, which is quickly followed by a geyser of water that erupts below your feet, blasting you high into the air. You land onto the mainland with a tidal wave bearing down upon you. You race away from it, tripping and stumbling as you go. When its fury subsides, you collapse exhausted onto the ground outside a black gate. Our score has just gone up by 25. We're getting all the points. Oi, oi, governor!
Okay, Eric, you're all set. All you need to do now is break into the witch's castle and get L'Oreal out of there. Once you've got her outside the black gate, blow the whistle that she wears round her neck. The whistle will summon Pegasus, the winged horse. Get on his back, and he'll carry you and L'Oreal home faster than you can blink your eyes. Remember, Eric, as the prophecy says that Fudd will die at noon, the bear's game should be over by then, so I will be waiting at the king's side. Unless they go into overtime. You must deliver L'Oreal before the clock strikes 12, or Griselda will inherit the kingdom and all will be lost.
Eric is just slowly destroying the world, yep.
Hurry, Eric. You have not a single moment to waste.
Oh, I do hope I've remembered everything. It's been ages since we've had a wedding here at the castle.
Save me from the stubbornness of dwarves.
I will at my earliest opportunity.
I've gotten enough dogs to feed a small army. There's plenty of spleens on all the tables. There's a circle on the floor in the Great Hall so that the stupid beast will know where to stand during the ceremony. The minister is roaring drunk, and the bride is still pinning her hopes on that incompetent knight. I guess nothing can go wrong now.
That's Griselda? No, not Griselda, that's the witch. Sounds like a party! Thank you very much for the singular bit, BXT. Even though it's daytime, this is still a gloomy place. A large black gate stands across the road that leads to the witch's castle. Remember to breathe. The ground here is littered with decaying grocery bags full of mouldering goods. A cobwebbed skeleton sits with its back to the gate, its bony hands still clutching a heart-shaped box. I see a newspaper here. The black gate, eh? The black spot! I wonder if the chocolate's still in that box. Damn, I hope so. Why is she wearing a whistle to do that? Why does every answer you get create more questions? Okay. Pick up newspaper. I take the newspaper. Look at newspaper, please. Day, whatever it is. 7? Has there been 7 days in this? Not entirely sure. The Taurus Inquirer, volume 1199, issue 96. A square paper for a round world. Saturday. Giant knight stalks countryside. Eric grows 150 feet overnight. Experts baffled. Is that because of Lilliput? Yeah, it might be the whole Lilliputian empire. Swamp vanishes with big sucking sound. The Swamp of Perdition disappeared yesterday into what experts are calling a self-sucking stasis field. It began as a small gurgling noise, said one expert who asked to be identified. Then it gradually grows, gaining momentum steadily until it starts to suck in everything around it. Soon, it is so powerful that it sucks in itself. At this point, it stabilizes and will remain in a steady state indefinitely, as long as no one comes along and tickles it. You heard that, Medea? No tickling. How you doing? Next. Fool's hand and chamber pots, new fashion trend. Fool's hats as well. Fool's hats and chamber pots, new fashion trend. The new look of the dead Presley is taking tourists by storm. Thousands of Taurans are mimicking the sartorial choices of the dead minstrel, driving the price of chamber pots and fool's hats through the roof. They said I was an idiot to go into this business, said Wilfred the Hatter to an Inquirer editor. Well, I am an idiot, but now I'm a rich idiot. I could buy and sell your stupid rag before breakfast. Well, maybe not before breakfast. Lawyers don't usually get up that early, but before lunch anyway. And by tea time, I could have bought it again. Now, who are you calling an idiot? Stop tickling butts out there. Family friendly. Next item. Help wanted. Handmaiden to the gods. Must be able to carry multiple steins in one hand. Must supply own breastplates. Blonde preferred. Write Valhalla Industries. Care of Morty. Help wanted. Assistant whitewasher. It's not just a job, it's an adventure. T. Sawyer. General interest. Cadbury Table Factory, specialising in tables of unusual shapes for over 500 years. Rhomboid, ovoid, hexagonal, polyhedral, good references. This game is silly. On second thoughts, let us not go there. 'Tis a silly place. General interest. Windsor Construction Company. There will never be a better time to buy one of our newly constructed castles. Spacious dungeons, lofty towers. All models have badger and bodrums. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 privies, low interest rates, title insurance, convenient to schools and shopping. Call now and we'll throw in the serfs. Oh, my word. General interest. Step parents. Guardians. Has a small child with a pretentious future been left in your care? Are you tired of black-cloaked figures skulking around the taverns near your home? Your worries are over. Just send the precious tot to the École des Belles Incornus. I have no idea what that is. Unsure whether your ward is a child of destiny? Just take this simple 3-part test. Does he have an unusual birthmark? Does Redweird bring in those weirdos? Hey guys. Wow, that's a hard raid. Ladies and gents, can we defend against these weirdos? Good lord. Get your mugs out and give them a good cheers in. Winner raid. Ash, how you doing? Mandy B. Enigmatic A. Hollow one. I am Coconut. You are Coconut. Redweird himself. How you doing, everybody? Hollow one. We come to spread the love of the ginger all over. I love it. I love it. How the devil are you? How was your stream? Was it more Final Fantasy today? Continuing on. Redweird is another one of those dudes who does full franchises, by the way. It's true. It's a weirdo raid. True story. Watch out. Those weirdos are about up in here. Hello, everybody. How the devil are you? Anybody that is here from my community and hasn't already checked out Redweird, by the way, another Nook member. Damn it, I still haven't done the Nook command. I will one day, maybe tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Life keeps on getting in the way. You beat it today! Woohoo! I'll take that. Congratulations, Redweird. Congratulations. BXD, stop drawing attention to my failures. The ginger has been given. I accept the ginge into my life. But yeah, another member of the Nook stream team, ladies and gents. Wonderful, wonderful streamer. I'm a big fan of just hanging out in his streams. And tomorrow, Red will beat Final Fantasy IX. Good news, everybody! I hope you're all very well, dude. Dudes. All very well, not just singular. We're just playing a bit of Eric the Unready. It is a very silly game. It is a text adventure. It's my first text adventure that I have ever played. I have no idea who that is. That's why I've missed it out, because I don't know who that is. We're doing great. Still adrenaline pumped from the ending, so I'm looking forward to some text silliness. Excellent news, ladies and gents. Dudes is a cover all turn. Go Trek.
Excellent.
Ash.
Excellent.
Ash. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Dudes is a genderless term in my book. Actually, to be fair, dudes can be anything. A laptop can be a dude. This mug. Hey, dude. Dude! Everything is a dude. It is a genderless term in my book. It's in limbo because he couldn't figure out how to. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, we should probably say welcome. I don't know whether I've put this out there too much. This is actually technically a family-friendly stream. Now we do enjoy ourselves a bit of old innuendo, as they say, but yeah, we are, for all intents and purposes, a family-friendly stream. Oh, we're also, thanks, Dr. Rainer Hofstede, we are raffling off a copy of Civilization 3. Out, you endo! In your endo. If anybody hasn't been here before, welcome in, I'm FrasWhar, this is the RetroVution. We do entire franchises from beginning to end, 100% on the hardest possible settings. Entirety is what we're here for. Nostalgia is what we're here for. We're going to be finishing up Eric the Unready today. We're about 14 hours into this game. Thanks, Epic. Big fan of your work. Don't you worry, Hollow One. Don't you worry. Anywho, to be fair, there's been points in this game where it's taken a step across that line. What was I doing? Oh yes, step-parents, guardians, has a small child with a pretentious future been left in your care? Are you tired of black-cloaked figures skulking around the taverns near your home? Your worries are over. Just send the precious little tot to Ecole de Bellingonus. Unsure whether your ward is a child of destiny? Just take this simple 3-part test. We'll do it on Redweird. Redweird, do you have an unusual birthmark? Does a kindly but mysterious traveller with a grey beard stop by every few years to check up on your progress? And do you occasionally stand stock still with your eyes glazed whilst you seem to be staring into a faraway scene? You have a birthmark on your back. Does an odd bearded grey fella check up on you from time to time? Do you often stand stock still, staring into the distance? That's a Craven emote. Too legit to quit. I've met Craven. I met him at Twitch London. The glazing is just a bit of indigestion, especially from orange juice. If you answered yes to any 2 of these 3 questions, then the Ecole de Bellingonus is for you. Don't delay, write today. Craven and you have known each other IRL for about 20 years, dude. That is really? It is a damn small world. Red, have you ever been to Twitch London? You went to school together! Oh my god, it is such a small world. Awesome stuff. I mean, I was just trying to think, does anybody that I went to school with stream? Only, I mean, the gents, but they stream because I stream. Been to a couple, but you missed the ones last year. Fair play, fair play. I think we probably went to the same one at some point, dude. Enigmadke. Is that how you pronounce that? Can I call you Enigma? But thank you for the work. I appreciate it. Here's a question. Okay, Red. Did you go to the Twitch London that was I forget where in London, but basically to get in, it was sponsored by I think it was sponsored by PUBG. I think. Yeah, it was sponsored by PUBG. You had to go up some steps to get into the venue. Noble chairs was on the right. There was cooking on the outside, inside. You went to that one? Yeah, that was our first one. Oh, it's just Enigma. The DK is for Denmark. Sorry, I do have to announce I am dyslexic. I'm a big fan of people who capitalize their names so that I can. By the way, here's a public service announcement to anybody that doesn't know that. You can just go into your Twitch settings and changing the capitalization of your name won't change anything else. But it will help idiots like me be able to read them. Did you see the weird crew sat by the bar playing a Switch? Oh yeah, did you see, there were weird crews everywhere. Yeah, we were in a corner of the bar, right next to the outside bar line. We were just sat there with a little Switch. We were sitting on the floor, and we were sitting on some plant pots as well. No worries, Enigma. No worries, man. I was just covering my own backs, just in case you thought I was an idiot. I am, basically. Ash, you changed the capitalization. It just didn't work. Well, I retract my statement. Bunny, McBunny Pants. Sorry, I've added an extra bunny in there. Sorry. Hope your name doesn't. No, that you're to be. The irony is that I still, even with capitalization, the dyslexia is strong. I just added an extra bunny in there. You can never have too many bunnies. Go cook, Enigma. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Appreciate it. And thank you again, Redweird. And one more time, ladies and gents, if you haven't already checked Redweird out, I'm a big fan of that dude's streams. Like, everybody in the Nook is on a level in terms of there is a definite feel for a Nook streamer, and Redweird is another chill, great community streamer. Like, that's as long as the streamers are chill and they have a great community and they're entertaining, I suppose. It seems to be the perfect little storm. Big fan. Ah, there you go. Ah, so it's Asho. There you go. It's Asho. Yay! I helped. I feel like I did something here today. It's not always entertaining after we got in. Hey, how dare you lump me in with you? I'm much worse than you, King Argrath. Anyway, we're in front of a black gate. It's literally just... This is the end of a long run in this game. So, Brad, dude, thank you very much for the 100 bits, man. I appreciate that. It's party time! Thanks, dude. Thank you. So, we are Eric the Unready. We are trying to save a princess. We had to get the Pitchfork of Damocles, the Crescent Wrench of Armageddon, the Raw Stake of Eternity, the Crowbar of the Apocalypse, and the Bolt Cutters of Doom. We literally, just before we raided, got the Bolt Cutters of Doom. We have landed in front of a witch's castle. The witch has kidnapped the princess and is planning to marry off some of, like, her daughter or some... I'm not sure. Anyway, there's a big plot via the witch to ruin everything. By 12 o'clock today... My green screen is still having a bit of a mare. By 12 o'clock... It's 9:03 right now, but by 12 o'clock today, we need to have figured out and defeated the witch. I'm sure that you have to have a talk with Anya from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She will disagree on that there can be never too many bunnies. Oh, Anya is wrong. Looks very similar to whatever the Enter Gretchen game was. Same devs as spellcasting. This is Legend Entertainment. This is my first ever point and click. My girlfriend, the notorious BXT, suggested this one. This was a favourite of her youth. She's one of those Germans, though, so... Anyway, what the hell do I need to do here? Did I say point and click? I meant to say text adventure. I got that massively wrong. I know, right? What the hell is this? I'm gonna look at the eye. A black eye never leaves you... The black eye never leaves you for an instant. It never blinks, and it follows your every move. What's this? Look at the moon. It's a quarter moon, like the one you saw so long ago on the outhouse door in the farmyard. A toilet. That was a toilet door, right? The moon. Yeah. Can we moon the moon? Those silly Germans. Right, way back in a bit. You need to stretch and maybe get another cuppa. Thing do, Dad. Thing do. It's a quarter moon like the one you saw long ago on the outhouse door in the farmyard. The points of the moon are slightly out of alignment with the two stars that are next to it. Now look at this. You see nothing special about the stars. So we need to, like, turn the moon? Look at the lightning. It's a jagged bolt of lightning that seems to bind the gates together. So we need to unlock the lightning. Look at the bird. The raven stares back with an intensity that seems full of hatred. But after a while, you realize that he doesn't hate you at all. He just wants to snag one of your eyeballs for lunch. Oh, well, that's nice. Okay, cool. Look at the tar. Pool is a large, gummy, sticky, gooey puddle of midnight black pitch. Well, we have a pitchfork. I'm just saying. Use. Is this gonna work? Use pitchfork on pitch. On tar. Use pitchfork on tar. Oh, it's because it's use, isn't it? Goddamn, use. It's because I'm used to point and clicks. That's the thing. Text adventures apparently hate the word use, whereas point and clicks, like, it's all about the word use. Fork the tar. Sorry. Pitchfork. Put pitchfork in tar. This was supposed to be in tar. Ah! I'm putting it out there. You give me that. Wait, hold on. What happened? Removing the pitchfork from the backpack first, you plunge the pitchfork into the tar. Bend your knees and give it a good heave. The tar flies over your shoulder, wrenching the pitchfork from your hands as it goes. You hear a splat.
Once again, excellent work.
Thank you, BXT. Whoa! Drop the pen. It's fine, Gotrek. Basically, if it's an innuendo that the kids wouldn't understand, it's fine. Asho, you gotta head off for food. Enjoy your food. Thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate it.
You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you, and good night.
Ciao, ciao. So yes, you hear a splat and a roar, and you turn around just in time to see an enraged tar-covered twelefant lumbering out of sight. Our score has just gone up by 15. The hell is a twelefant? Is it any relation to a heffalump? I wanted to see about this candy, didn't I? I do like some candy. Candy snacks. Look at the Candygram. It's a bright red heart-shaped box that has the word Candygram written across it. Underneath the logo, there is some fine print. Look at fine print. You don't, like, I've definitely used the words fine. Oh, it's a space. Look at, it's not one word, fine print. Knowing in your heart that only geeks read fine print. All right, you've made that joke before, game. Okay, back off. Wind your neck in. So one more than an elephant. You've decided against the cuppa. You got Pringles and beer. I knew we were going to get along, Red. Warning! The Surgeon General of Taurus has determined that this package contains massive explosive charges that will instantly kill whoever opens it. Therefore, it should not be advertised in magazines nor sold to minors, although the government will continue to subsidize its manufacturer in the country of North Carolina. Take Candygram? You take the Candygram from the skeleton, our score's just gone up by 10. King, oh gosh, what's Pringles? You step away from the Pringles, King. Progress! Slow progress. It's still progress. Okay. Okay. I need myself like a beard comb, apparently. God damn it. It's definitely... I mean, I have a bit of a ginger beard. It's nothing compared to Redweird's beard. Now that is a fine, fine red beard. Look at the skeleton. The skeleton is at one time... Wait. The skeleton at one time belonged to a very dedicated delivery boy. Officer Keen, I did look into getting a P.O. box. Maybe if we ever get partner, I'll... There's so many things that I'm like, yeah, if we get partner, I'll do this and this and this. It'll be amazing. It'll be amazing. But yeah, it's quite expensive to get a P.O. box. So yeah, I was like, nah. But thank you for the offer, dude. Go Trek, you gotta go enjoy my Friday. Well, I'll enjoy the rest of Thursday first. I assume by that statement that you are on the Australia, New Zealand end of the world. Either way, thank you very much. Now that I've said it, it is Thursday, isn't it? Anyway, ciao everybody.
You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you and good night.
I'm easily confused, to be fair. Lives in the future. True story. Don't live in the present, everybody. Live in the future. Right, what's north? The gate isn't open. We need to open the gate. Alright, okay, I'm just putting it out there. We use the pitchfork on the pitch. Do we just have to line up everything that we've got with everything that's on in the screen? What have we got? We have the bolt cutters. There's a lightning bolt. We've got a bolt cutter for a lightning bolt. There is a crowbar for a crow. Because the crow is hungry, right? It needs a crowbar. It needs to like sit at a crowbar to eat because it really wants to eat our eyes. Maybe crowbar, bolt cutters, a stake, and a wrench. So what's the others? Stake and a wrench. We have an eye. Wrench, stake. Okay, we'll hold on to that. Let's do what I think is correct here. So, use, not used. You can't use. Give crowbar to crow. Removing the crowbar from the backpack first, the bird flinches for a moment, but then recovers its composure. Small voice in your head says, "Hurry, Sir Eric! Sir Pectoral's thugs are closing in on you faster than usual. They're only about 45 minutes away." Hey, I was told that I have until... Okay. That didn't work though, did it? Can I throw? Crowbar? At crow? Get out of here, dumb crow! The crow strikes at you. It didn't work. The crow strikes at you, but the magic crowbar intercepts the slashing talons. The bird's claws involuntarily close around the bar, and the weight of it pulls him to the ground. Flapping his wings furiously, he manages to take off again, but he can only get a few feet into the air, hopping and fluttering, where he disappears slowly to the northwest, where suddenly a magic causeway appears, swallows him up, and disappears again. There is a time element as well. Every time we do something, it takes a minute. Every time we travel somewhere, it takes like 2 or 3 minutes. Bird progress. Okay. Dude. That's for me, BXD. That's mine. Okay. Right, cut bolt with bolt cutters. Removing the bolt cutters from the backpack first. Unnerved by the unceasing scrutiny of the black eye, you forget what it was that you started out to do. Okay, we gotta get rid of the black eye. The black eye! It's a black eye, as in Bosch, a punched black eye. Honestly, I've never done this myself, but I've seen it on The Simpsons a fair few times, ironically. Thank you, Dr. Rainer Hofstede. Why, aye, man? You put... Some people put, like, cold steak on a black eye. So put steak on eye. I love the little graphic. Removing the steak from the backpack. First, you slap the steak onto the black eye.
Excellent.
A Swinsuadana, which is clearly how you say that name. However, you think it's said, that's how it's said. Sorry about that. Thank you very much for the follow. You slap the steak on the eye. Moments later, the steak falls to the ground and vanishes. When you look up, you notice that the eye has also disappeared. Our score has just gone up by 15. Okay, so now can we cut bolt with bolt cut? Is it one word? No, 2. Bolt cutters. Cutters slice through the lightning bolt and like a hot knife through butter. There is a sudden flash and a clap of thunder, but not only has the bolt disappeared, but the bolt cutters have gone as well. Your score has just gone up by 15. Ow, my wrist. Ah, my wrist support cannot arrive soon enough. Soon. Oh, I can begin the healing. I'm too hyped. Okie dokie. Exactly, Redwood. Exactly. I do it on stream as well. I'm going to... Okay, so the moon is not lined up with the stars. And we have... The last thing that we have is a wrench. So, can just wrench the moon? I mean, wrench is a doing word, right? Can we just... wrench the moon? Doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? Makes perfect sense. I need to pick up the skeleton. Talk to the skeleton. You can try to talk to the skeleton if you want to, but the conversation will probably be a little one-sided. Alright, fine. Fine. Alright, well. Turn. You know what? I'm going to do the full sentence. Because the game has told us to do full sentences before. Remove wrench from backpack. Then turn moon with wrench. You take the wrench from the backpack, you give the crescent moon a little twist, it slides into alignment with the stars, and the gate swings open. Your score has just gone up by 15. Suddenly, a rush of ghostly shapes streams past you. You are knocked to the ground until a grey whirlwind passes. When you get up, you see the Wicked Witch standing in front of you.
At last,
She cries in triumph.
those gates were sealed 5,000 years ago by the great wizard Bellsnout. He scattered the keys across Taurus so that they could never be assembled again. But now you have found them and opened the gate so that all the evil of the other side shall be free to roam Taurus as long as my castle stands.
She throws her head back and lets out a large screaming cackle. The small voice in your head says, "Oops." The witch snaps her fingers, and you suddenly find yourself in a turret room of her castle. Turret! The turret is cluttered with all kinds of occult paraphernalia. An open spellbook lies on the table, flanked by a crystal ball and an hourglass. On the wall you see a skull, a stuffed owl, a jar containing some eyeballs, several jars of God knows what. A full-length mirror adorns the far wall. Thank you, Coyote. I appreciate it. Oh, there's more. There's more.
Finally we meet, Eric. You have caused me much trouble this past week. Perhaps now I can return the favor. Much as I always like to, however, I cannot attend to you in person. The wedding of your precious L'Oreal is due to start at 11 a.m., and I am still some final preparations to complete. Who would have thought that a simple half-hour ceremony would require so much work? I'd love for you to participate in the nuptials, Eric, but it's considered bad luck for dead men to come to a wedding, and by the time the ceremony starts, you most definitely will be deceased.
The witch turns over a large hourglass and intones a portentous voice.
When the last grain of sand through this glass has sped, Eric the Unready shall at last be dead.
Her normal voice returns and she adds,
I'd say we're talking maybe about 10 minutes here.
She cackles a few times and then leaves. She just gave an A+ villain speech. Nice. Well. I'm gonna save. Respectful small claps. Golf clap, everybody. Right. The time to do stuff. There you go. Time keeps on slipping. That was way better. Way better. Time to do stuff. Sometimes they're inspired, Red. Sometimes they're less inspired. Okay. So we got a candygram which explodes apparently. Oh, by the way, we're giving away. I should add that to the stream title, really, shouldn't I? Exclamation mark giveaway. We're giving away Civ 3. Thanks to Vikos. Right. So we've got 10 minutes to figure this out. I'm imagining we're going to have a lot of failures here. I reckon this whole setup is so that we need to work out the order of things. Or maybe we just flip this. Maybe just flip the Can we just keep on? The sand is draining rapidly through the hourglass. It looks as if you have about 10 minutes left. Flip the hourglass? You set... I'll do it. You set the hourglass on its side. I was expecting to just, like, have to keep on resetting it. But honestly, putting it on its side is way better. You set the hourglass on its side, the sand stops draining, and the curse is temporarily foiled. Our score's just gone up by 5. Okie dokie. Right, so now we can have a look around without worrying. 11 o'clock is when we have to be done by, I think. It's a Chubbs! What up, dude? How you doing, dude? Dude. It's better than flipping it over and killing ourselves almost instantly. True story. True story. Look at the skull. It looks just the same as the other skulls you've ever seen on a wall in a turret of an evil witch's castle in your life. The life of a princess and the fate of a... Oh no, when your life, the life of a princess, and the fate of the kingdom lie in your hands. You could say you're unready for this adventure. Stop! You retract that, Welcome. That was awful. Hey, that was how I welcomed. What are you trying to say?
Walnut! Hot walnut!
Welcoming walnuts for all, everybody. Would you like some welcoming walnuts? They're hot. How's things, Chubbs? We are, I'm pretty sure, close to the end of this game. We're planning to finish this today. After which we will be moving on with Metal Gear Solid 2, The Snake Tales. Woohoo! Oh, also, fun fact, the game that we are going to be replacing this with is going to be the Superhero League of Hoboken. We'll start it on Sunday. I'm planning to start 3 new games on Sunday, which I'm quite excited about. What do we got up here? Paraphernalia. It's just a bunch of stuff that is of no earthly or even unearthly use to me. An owl. Look at the owl. You learn nothing by examining this ancient, inscrutable symbol of wisdom. Well, almost nothing, I guess. So many new games. Yeah, this never happens. Which is why I may be trying to complete Metal Gear Solid 2 a little bit quicker than usual. The League is golden. Just make sure you have the PDFs ready to look things up. You're probably used to that by now. I've only have to look up one thing throughout this game, to be fair. Plus, that's the great thing about playing like adventure games on stream. I mean, I've spent a long time hammering in that we don't want spoilers, obviously. But when things get too much, you can generally turn to chat, which are either more informed or cleverer. Or both. Look at the eyeballs. They are presumably the gruesome ingredients of a witch's brew. Too horrible to contemplate. Thank you, BXD. Medea hot walnuts and apple muffins with spiced rum cream. Thanks! When can I expect them to arrive? Also, the sun's come back out again. What the hell is going on? I mean, I'm all for the sun being there. But still. What are you doing with your day, Chubbs? Actually, Red, what are you doing with the rest of your day apart from... wait, it was a beer and... I've forgotten. Beer and crackers? Sun's out. It's still raining where you are. It's such a weird day. Asho. More paraphernalia. Okay, fine. We've got a crystal ball. Weather is bonkers. I was having a lovely jog earlier, and then the heavens just opened on me. It was nice at first because I was quite warm, and then it was horrible. Like, all the way down my back. It was going like sideways. Medea, when I get a PO box. Now, Medea, now. If I ever get hot walnuts and apple muffins, I mean, I should probably, being on the internet and all that, I should probably err against people sending me, like, food. Just because I'm pretty sure that's how you get poisoned, right? But I'll make an exception. And anybody else that wants to poison me, all you need to do is make sure that you put Medea's name on the package and I'll eat it. What have we got? The page appears to be blank. Interesting. Look at the mirror. You see a hazy reflection of yourself. Sammy! Sammy! Oh, it's a Sammy! Beers and Pringles. Of course it was Pringles. That was Argaroth. Probably a lazy evening is in order for you. Excellent, dude. Ham, butter cheese, Sammy cream. Sandwich cream? What? I've never heard of sandwich cream. What is sandwich cream? Interesting. Red got the perfect way around about the poison. So far, it worked. The tea was not spoiled. Don't want to spoil a tea. All right, can I like take the crystal ball? No. Can I take the skull? The tea that you got sent was safe. Excellent. Does help when you boil things, I imagine. The skull is firmly anchored. Can't budge it. Can we read the book? No. Can I talk to the owl? Doesn't it strike you that talking to an owl is just a little strange? Not if you have conversed with animals. Think the stuff they put on Subway sandwiches. Oh, okay. Helps when you have the boils. I'll have you know that's pretty normal. Terrible, terrible. Stop. So many food gifts you'd like to send. You made triple ginger cake with a homemade lemon curd sauce. Oh, that would make you want to slap your mama. I mean, I could always eat it while I'm not in the vicinity of my mum. Still don't know what that is. Well, I assume it's the bit that they start it with, right? They start by slathering. I assume. Can I look in mirror? Okay, we can blow this place sky high. What do we have in our inventory? We have... we're holding a wrench. We're still holding the wrench. Interesting. Everything else disappeared except for the wrench. We have the candygram and the newspaper. So far, throughout this entire game, we have never used a newspaper apart from to read it. And we're wearing a backpack. So we have a wrench, candygram, and a newspaper. Candygram will explode when opened. Maybe that's how we defeat the witch. Just putting it out there. Maybe that's the offering that we give to the witch. Maybe to be like, happy wedding day or something. Security wrench makes you feel safe. Tong, 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 tong. Oh, honestly, before Half-Life Alyx was announced, like, Half-Life was 100% going to be a series that we tried here. God damn it. Why is everything so expensive? Kiss mirror. Tickle mirror. Okay, we'll tickle the mirror. Just for you, Medea. Tickle the mirror. Kissing a mirror. While it might satisfy some bizarre sexual urge, Medea, won't get you anywhere in this game. I mean, that escalated quickly, right? I mean, that really got out of hand. Fast. Tickle all of the thing. Tickle the owl. Kissing an owl? Again, what might satisfy some bizarre sexual urge, but you won't get you anywhere in this game. Eyeballs. Can we take the eyeball jar? Oh, sweet, we can. You take the eyeballs from the jar. Your score's just gone up by 10. Put eyeballs in skull? Yeah! Oh my god. Okay, you put the eyeballs into the skull. They instantly light up and the mirror turns opaque. Our score's just gone up by 10. Shoot! 3 eyeballs, nice. You can recreate that horrible Total Recall scene. Okay, can we look in the mirror? Mirror has gone opaque. Which one's opaque? See-through? No, the opposite of see-through. Oh, yeah. Huh. Or we could do the scene from Dead Space. I think it was Dead Space 2 with the needle. It's the opposite of see-through. Which is a good thing with a mirror, right? Chubbs' favourite kind of eyeballs. 3 eyeballs for everybody! Sorry. Bum bum. Sorry. Not clear. Foggy. No, but it was foggy before, wasn't it? Instantly light up. The mirror turns opaque. I turn the book. Oh! A crackle of electricity leaps from the book and singes your fingers. Opaque is see-through. Oblique is not see-through, and oobleck is a non-Newtonian fluid. I don't know. Nerd! Convinced your nephews that their mother had an eye in the back of their head. They spent a week asking to comb her hair, trying to find it. That's genius, Medea. I love it. Opaque is not... Right, Google. Tell me, Google. Opaque, as they say. Not able to see through, not transparent. Okay, that's cool, right? So the eyeballs put in the skull, they instantly light up. The mirror turns opaque. So the mirror turns not see-through, but a mirror is never see-through. In fact, a mirror not being see-through is good because then it reflects, right? But before, it was a hazy mirror. Now it's not reflective if it's opaque. But it was hazy before. Okay, right. What? This is difficult. Honk! If a mirror is see-through, then it's no longer a mirror. Is it even a mirror? Are we even real? The glass bit is see-through, the silvery bit is not see-through, but them together, they make the mirror. Otherwise, it's just tin foil and some glass. I assume tin foil probably would work. It's probably not tin foil. In fact, I'm 90% sure it's not. I think I've seen videos of people like pouring stuff on the backside of... well, I've seen videos of people pouring stuff on many backsides, but... family friendly... I've lost my train of thought. Silver! That's the one. Take eyeballs. An eerie force seems to prevent you from removing the eyeballs from the skull. Okay, so that was a good thing that we put them in there because it's not letting us take them out again. We can't go anywhere. It's one of these damn puzzles where everything we need is in this room. What happens if I look in the crystal ball now? A harrowing, distorted image of the Wicked Witch fills the ball.
I'll get you, my pretty!
The witch screams,
And your damn dog, too!
she starts to cackle hysterically, but you don't have a dog! But I don't have a dog! You protest. The witch stops abruptly. You don't? No.
How about a hamster?
Nope.
Pit turtle?
Nope. I had a goldfish once, but it died. Does that help?
Curses! It'll have to do. Where did you bury it?
In my mum's backyard.
Well then, she cackles, I'll get you, my pretty, and your mum's backyard too!
The witch screams a hysterical laughter and the crystal ball clears. A cold wind blows through the turret, rifling the pages of the spellbook, blowing over a new page. Oh, hello! If you wish to rush into where angels don't tread, you must first learn to see through the eyes of the dead. A word from the wise will then summon my ghost, so that soon will be where you wish to be most. So soon you will be where you wish to be most. Can someone clip? Can anybody that's in the live chat in the Discord? Can someone like screen snip that and chuck it in there? Because I feel like that's very important. But I don't want to sit here for like 5 minutes while I try and write that down. If you wish to rush into where angels don't tread, you must first learn to see through the eyes of the dead, which we've done. Eyeballs in the skull. A word from the wise will then summon my ghost, so that soon you will be where you wish to be most. Thank you very much, Epic. So, a word from the wise, that's the owl, right? We need to make the owl speak? Well, to be fair, when we pulled the dragon's tail, the dragon breathed fire, so can we pull owl's tail? Is it apostrophe because it's ownership? I don't know.
Hello.
I don't understand English. Hey, Jem! Okay. Push owl. Nothing happens. Okay. Spin owl. You try to twist the owl, but nothing happens. How do we make an owl speak? Look at owl. Then nothing by examining this ancient inscrutable symbol of wisdom. Well, almost nothing, I guess. From the sound of it, we're already partway there inadvertently. Progress. I'll take it. Stop picking on the poor owl. I need the owl 100%. What does the fox say? Yep. Etc. Learn nothing by examining this ancient inscrutable symbol of wisdom. Well, almost nothing, I guess. That feels like a hint. What can I say? I'm a pasty boy. Show it a lollipop. A Tootsie Pop. But I haven't got a Tootsie Pop. Or a lollipop. Moon? The owl. Oh, because I was thinking that the owl would think it's nighttime because of the moon. Oh, caboose. We're in the same sphere right here, my man. Yeah, you'd think that it was nighttime and then be like, ooh, it's time to go hunting. Fundamentally unimpressed at my posterior. As all people are. Standard issue crystal ball. Empty jar. Sand, owl, newspaper, mirror, hourglass, fine print, eyeballs, crystal ball, candygram. Okay, let's do this. Let's go through it. Let's think. Systematically, we have all in the room. We have the backpack. That's on us. The book is something. The longer we take, it seems... Wait, what happened when we... Oh, wait, we looked in the crystal ball and then a wind blew through, right? And the page turned over? Candygram will explode. I don't think that's a good idea here. Crystal ball. The eyeballs are stuck in his head now. The fine print is on the candygram. The hourglass is on its side. Maybe we can get some sand out of the hourglass and like throw it at the owl. Pocket sand. Well, pal, see you later in 90 minutes or so. No worries, dude. See you soon.
You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you and good night.
How many licks does it take to get to the chewy center of a Tootsie Pop? 1, 2, 3, crunch! 3! Is that... It looks like an advert to me. Medea, are you being paid by the Tootsie Pop industry? Hourglass, me, mirror. Newspaper. Owl. Sand. The sand is a separate thing to the hourglass. Now, is that just because the sand would move in terms of, you know, the time? I don't know. Because we just turned the damn thing on its side before we waited to see what was going on. We've got the skull, we've got the table, we've got a wrench. Look at table. Look at the table. On the alchemy table, you see a crystal ball, a book, and an hourglass. Alright, let's look in the crystal ball again and see if we can get another page to turn over. Look into crystal ball. You hear a faint busy signal, and then a voice says, "I'm sorry, all circuits are busy. Please try again later." It's an old 80s, 90s commercial. I knew it. I knew you were being paid by them. Bring it back. So, in terms of our words that we can use here, or the most useful words, we have attack. Attack the owl? Attack below the owl. No, don't. Cut the owl. Also don't. Drop the owl. They can fly. Enter the owl. No. Examine the owl. Get the owl. Give the owl hoot. Hoot! Can I just hoot? It's a hoot, hoot. Ah! We can just hoot. The mirror goes dark, and you hear a ghostly voice. "I am the spirit of the mirror. He who would enter my realm must first show he can see things as I do." The voice fades, and some symbols appear on the mirror. Our score's just gone up by 10. All we had to do was hoot. It's a hoot hoot at Polton's Park, as they say. Oh, hello. "I am the spirit of the mirror. He who can enter my realm must first show he can see things as I do." Right, we wrote this down, right? "A word from the wise will then summon my ghost, so that soon you will be where you wish to be most." Interesting. Okay. Now, my puzzle brain might be going a little bit into overdrive here. But that's written on a mirror. Which makes me think that it's going to be backwards because the dude is in the mirror. Like, why would you write something on a mirror if there wasn't some sort of weird mirror puzzle in it, right? So, IX plus IX. I am so smart. I am so smart. SMRT. I mean SMART. That's big brain energy right there. Yep. I did my brain training. What was it? Big Brain Academy. I might need to reflect on this for a bit. Stop. Okay, erase. What? Where am I writing this? Oh, I see. Okay. So if this is Roman I don't really know Roman numerals that well. IX. X is 10. And if you put an I before a letter, it reduces it by 1. And then if it's after, it's a plus. So IX would be 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. IX is 9. Cool. All right, well, I got that right. I'll give myself a little toot. There you go. Remember, the plus is also reversed. You get out of here, King. With your tiny kappa. It's King is his name. So 18. God. XV. So that's 10, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can we do XV 1, 2, 3 for 18? I think I might have crashed the game. Thou hast failed! The mirror returns to its opaque state. And it's also going cray. I'm gonna hoot again. Is it... Oh, wait, okay. So is L 20? Genuine question, is L 20? Because if... You know what, I'm going to try it. L. Because if L is 20, I don't know whether you can put 2 before to take 2 off. Let's find out. L is 50? That's too big. That's too big. So I feel like I've been duped. I'm going to hoot again. My Roman numerals were on point. I'm the spirit of the mirror. So if our Roman numerals were on point. So should we try? So this is 11 plus 11. So that would be X, X, I. Would X, X, I be... I just want to double check before I try going anywhere else. Would X, X, I be 22? That's 22. Okay, let's try. Let's just try and see whether... I don't think this is right because this is a puzzle game and it's written on a mirror, so surely... No, that's... Okay, cool. Right, hoot. Let's hoot again. More hootings. Do we have to... So if we're... This is an assumption. Because we're not saying this out loud, I imagine, are we writing this on the mirror? So if we're writing this on the mirror, we have to put our answer in backwards as well? Maybe? Let's try it like that. So, what would backwards... If it's X, V, I for 18, it would be I, V, X. I-I-I-V-X. Ash, are you? We're thinking the same thing. Glad we're on the same page. Oh, sweet! The mirror becomes clear, and you can see through it into a dark passageway.
You're doing quite well.
Beyond! Nice. It does make sense. That makes sense. What I'm putting out there is one... I have been... Pardon me. I got stuck. I got stuck in this game on one puzzle, and it's the only puzzle that hasn't made sense to me at all. You can call people randomly, like your medieval times, right? And there has been several points in this game where it's kind of hinted at the fact that this is medieval times, so they're gonna have to wait thousands of years before something else. Like, what was it? One of the... Oh, that was it. On Milligan's Island, and this is not just a one-off thing. This happens like 3 or 4 times through this game. Milligan's Island, they were saying like, oh, the professor has created a radio, but unfortunately no one else has created a radio, so we'll have to wait thousands of years for someone else to create a radio. So like, it doesn't make any sense that we can just call people. Oh, it was a gag. I totally didn't get that. Okay, all right. You know what? That does actually make sense. It's a stupid joke. But it does make sense if we just shout for a cake. Can you order pizza? I wish. I'm saving my pizza for tomorrow, for the movie night. Did I just boo the game? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. How you doing, Chocolate Knight? How's things? Oh my word. Okay. So yeah, it does make sense. Now I will concede. At the time, it just made no sense. What a millennium. Oh, what a millennial thinks you can only call someone on the dog and bone. You have returned from glorious battle with the talking heads. What song did you sing? Well, I guess we go into the corridor. Look at the passageway. You see nothing special about the passageway. Go to the passageway. You step through the mirror and into the room beyond. You are still employed. I am glad to hear it. There you go. And now we're balanced. You'll just eat your kale salad. I quite like kale. Curly kale. Do you have any beef in there? Oh, I do have some turkey. I could make a chili turkey. Yeah, that's what... I'm not going to make it for tonight because I've got my soup. Got some Thai soup that I made, which is actually... I think I've settled on the recipe now. It's taken me like 3 weeks of eating a lot of Thai soup. Super! Stop. This is a secret passageway that runs between the turret and the witch's bedroom. The only thing you can make out here is a chain that is hooked to the ceiling and runs through a hole in the floor. Okay. Okay. I think we're gonna save. Yeah. Yeah. What are we gonna call this? I mean, there's... It's really hard to think of names about passageway that are still family friendly. You know what? Medea, that's going to be the name of the save file. Bacon makes everything better. And I will never understand why I called it that. Love to say names that are awesome but don't really describe anything in the game. Oh, yeah. That is a very new addition to this stream. Honestly, I'm usually someone to just kind of number my saves. I usually do like 3 or 4 saves that are just like Fraz 1, Fraz 2, Fraz 3, Fraz 4. Who would live in a passage like this? DV Fish, your personal favorite things, doing stuff, doing more stuff. Almost died. And F that boss. Well, you know what?
Madre de Dios! Es el Puyo Diablo!
Gnome! Gnome! We're fine. Thank you, Caboose. Exclamation mark, better points for anybody that does not know. If anyone streams and wants to be able to do stuff like that, exclamation mark, better points. Right, we've saved. I need to get myself a quick drink because I've not only had a drink of orange juice, but also a pint of water, and I'm a little bit sloshy. I've saved. I'm going to throw you guys a song, not before I open my volume mixer so that I can... Oh, no. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Ladles and jelly spoons. Anybody that wants to. I'm going to say this one more time as well. Not one more time. I'm probably going to say it several more times. But we are giving away a copy of Civilization 3. It is a Steam code. If anybody fancies it. I mean, I don't actually have Civ 3, so I might put myself in the giveaway with like 1 ticket. If you fancy to be being in with a chance, check out what Dr. Rainer Hofstede has just let you guys know. I, myself, am going to go for a quick marauding session down to the kitchen. Anyone would like to maraud? We may find ourselves a boss out there. Take them down. Take them downtown. It's a high-risk, high-reward maneuver that will cost you 500 plunder. But you may win a shed load more. How much is the shed? Depends on the size of the shed. See you guys after this song. Here. There you go. I will see you guys in a moment. Congratulations, you guys. It's a pretty nifty screen. I'm glad you like it, Ash. Oh, chocolate diet. I don't know whether any of my mods let you know, but raffle, to get into the raffle, it is ! raffle and then a space, and then the X is relating to how many tickets you would like, 1 to 15. We're back! We're back! It's time to play more Eric the Unready. Okie dokie, artichokey. We're in a passageway. Let me have a look at the map. It's a turret that way. Can we just go back into the turret? We can, in fact, go back into the turret. For, like, no reason. Yeah, let's do it. Let's not do that. Let's stay in the passageway. Let's go back to the picture. Secret passageway that runs between the turret and the witch's bedroom. The only thing that you can make out here is a chain that is hooked to the ceiling and runs through the hole in the floor. Look into hole. You peer through the hole in the great hall, into the great hall below. The chandelier hangs directly above a small black circle that has been inscribed on the floor. Other than that, you don't see much. Interesting. Can we get our bolt cutters of doom back? How did we lose the bolt cutters? Oh, maybe we can use the wrench. Maybe there's like a bolt that we can undo with a wrench. Maybe. Because obviously we're going to have to drop the chandelier on that dude, right? Bedroom to the west. Training wheels on the witch's broom. I love it. The witch's bedroom looks like it belongs to a little girl. An innocent-looking teddy bear sits on the bed, and everything seems to be 3/4 size. You see a small broomstick here, and nearby is a dressing table that stands against one wall. A closed window is set into the west wall, and a secret passageway leads you back to the east. The hell is this? Look at the makeup. It's a pot of green makeup that says on the label, warning, while it has been demonstrated that this product will eat through any known metal within 30 minutes. Timing. It is perfectly safe for personal use if used as directed. To apply, first seal your face with several layers of wax, then make sure you are wearing insulated gloves. If the makeup comes in contact with your eyes, flush it immediately with cold water, then buy a white cane and a pair of dark glasses. If the product comes in direct contact with your skin, we recommend immediate amputation of the affected area. If you have any complaints about your product, call 1-800 that one. So I can just call out. Operators are standing by. This is ridiculous. Calling. It's definitely a phone. 747-7633. Wait, hold on. I don't know whether I have to do the... You hear a disembodied voice say, to successfully complete a call, you must use the correct number of the party you wish to reach. If you need further assistance, please consult your user manual, as we never have operators standing by. Thank you for using Godsnet. 1-800-747-7633. I did it. Alright, fine, whatever. Sounds like horrible makeup. Yeah, you wouldn't really want to give it to your mum as a birthday present, would you? Can I take it? Yeah, I can. Now, this looks like I can take the training wheels or something. Okay, look at the broomstick. Garrett, yo, dude, how you doing? The broomstick is about half size with training wheels. Okay, can I take the teddy? This is Eric the Unready. BRB, no worries, Gem. Have a good whatever you're up to. A low growl comes from the throat of the bear. You quickly pull back and revise your option. And revise your opinion of its innocence. Okay, place Candygram on bed or bear? Bear. Doesn't seem to be any suitable place to put the Candygram on the teddy bear. Okay, on the bed then maybe. Candygram on bed. You put the Candygram on the bed. Do we get to see a visual representation of that? No. No. Nope! What up, dude? By the way, after we are done with Eric the Unready, guys, we are going to be doing the very last Snake Tale. Woohoo! Which will, yeah, today is the very last live stream of Metal Gear Solid 2. And the very last live stream of Eric the Unready. And on Sunday, we'll be starting 3 new games. 2 of which are going to be brand new franchises. Rage of Mages, the Superhero League of Hoboken, and Twin Snakes. So much completion this week, right? Okay. What about the window? It's a large window that looks out on the forbidden terrain surrounding the castle. Open window? Open the window. There's now 2 options as to where I can go. I'm gonna save. Don't jump! And then in brackets, do a flip. Flip. Do a flip! Because I think this whole thing is quite time sensitive, so I don't want to get soft locked out of anything. I remember the day that King Argoroth taught us the meaning of the word soft lock. Oh, I can close the window. I can open the window. It's a sheer drop of several hundred feet. Get on broomstick? You hop on the broom, which immediately flies into the air, swirling and looping and bucking like an untamed horse. Oh, sweet! Suddenly, the broom sails out the open window, and you find yourself conducting aerial maneuvers several hundred feet above the ground. You somehow manage to hang on, and after a while, you fly through a small window and get dumped off the broom into a floor of small,
Do you know who I am?
Dark,
How's it going, you glorious bleep?
How's it going, you glorious? Dudes and Tragedy, thank you very much for the 8 months. You, sir, are awesome. Can I get some cheers in the chat? Much love to you. First sip. How you doing, dude? Ooh. A little bit of an itchy neck. For anybody that is unaware, we are raffling off a copy of Civ 3, thanks to Vikos. If you want to be in with a chance of winning, exclamation mark raffle, and then a space, and then a number between 1 and 15. The tickets will cost you 100 plunder each. If you want to know how much plunder you've got, it's exclamation mark plunder. St. Tragedy, a whole lot better today. I am very glad to hear it, man. You just got your net back after about 2 weeks without. That is no life, especially not at the minute, man. Well, congratulations. Very glad that you've got your net back, man. Coty, not paying enough attention. Question time. Does time advance per action or real time? Per action, as far as I'm aware. Per action. There's a trapdoor in the ceiling. We're in a small crawl space below the Great Hall. Trapdoor in the ceiling, and autosave. The raffle has indeed started. We will pull the winner at the end of today's stream. If you want to be in, feel free. You do have to have your Twitch whispers enabled so that I can whisper you the redemption. This is a small crawl space below the Great Hall. There is a trapdoor in the ceiling and a small window in the west wall. You see a broomstick here. Okay. Our score's just gone up by 15. Open trapdoor. You grasp the ring pull and pull. And the door swings open. Climb out of trapdoor. Up. You squeeze yourself through the door. You wriggle up through the trapdoor and get a face full of white gooey stuff. You wriggle up some more and discover that you are inside. You're inside a giant cake. You nibble away enough of the cake to get a good look at your surroundings. Great Hall in the cake. You are in the Great Hall of the Witch's Castle, hiding in Princess L'Oreal's wedding cake. This will give you an excellent vantage point from which to view the wedding ceremony. Okay. Right. Chandelier circle. What's the circle? Look at the circle. You recognize it as the mark on the floor that designates where the beast is supposed to stand during the wedding ceremony. Ronan, what up? Papa Deimos and autosave. You got yourself some ticket strips. Okay. Eat cake. You nibble off a tiny piece. Good. Trapdoor, window, wrench. Maybe we're not supposed to have put the chocolates down on the bed. We need the makeup. The makeup. Oh, I know why we need the makeup. So we go down. Oh, I don't know if we've got enough time. The makeup will eat through any metal within 30 minutes. Get on broomstick. The ceremony was supposed to start. Wait, what? No. What? No. No, I want to go back up. Oh, I don't think I've done this right. I think I have to reload. Restore. Okay. We do still have the candygram. On the bed, you see a candygram. No, we don't have it. Okay, so we want to go back into this, the passageway. Wait 10 minutes. Because the ceremony's supposed to start at 11, right? Oh, Argos burnt his tongue on his stew. You got this, dude. It's tough times in Argonia. Okay. A swampling stew. Great minds. How's it going, Artie? I'm going to smear makeup on chain. You smear the makeup on the chain. It immediately goes to work, dissolving the metal. Moments later, the pot plops out of existence, and our score's just gone up by 10. My girl has flashbacks of dressing up as Swampy. That was just a normal Sunday. Nothing to do with any sort of videos. Some tragedy. What you got on that pizza? Okay, so we've smeared the sizzly. Just stew the stew in there. Swallow, don't chew, like a duck. Right. Get on broomstick. Hop on the broom, which immediately flies into the air, swirling and looping and bucking like an untamed horse. Suddenly the broom... Wait, what? What? Get on broom. Does it... Oh, it's like a random direction thing. This is where I want to be. Our score's gone up by 15. Nice. Small crawl space below the great hall. There is a trapdoor in the ceiling and a small window to the west wall. Some Tragedy's got kebab pizza with extra cheese, onions, kebab meat as well, extra jalapenos, corn, and kebab sauce. Feel for that bowl. Open trap door. You grasp the ring and pull. The door swings open. Oh, risotto. Every time I think about risotto, I'm like, I need risotto. I need more risotto in my life. Up. Great Hall in the cake. Wriggle up through the trapdoor and get a face full of some white gooey stuff. You wriggle up some more and discover that you're inside a giant cake. Nibble away the surrounding parts of the cake and get a look at our surroundings. Great Hall in the cake. We're in the Great Hall of the Witch's Castle, hiding in Princess L'Oreal's wedding cake, which gives you an excellent vantage point from which to view the wedding ceremony. Oh, yes, Gem. The most delish hiding spot. Why not delicious, you ask me? It's because I can't spell it. Do you do notto? No, you do notto. Do you risotto? I'm so confused. What's going on here? Wait 39. No. Okay, let's wait precisely 24 minutes. Time passes. Wait again. Time passes. A cheer goes up, and the Great Hall starts to fill with the most bizarre creatures you've ever seen. Eye stalks, tentacles, external gills, and all other organs are randomly distributed among them, as if the guests had been created by a giant explosion in a body parts factory. After a few moments, the Beast enters and drags L'Oreal down the aisle to stand in front of the minister. She still looks beautiful despite her week in captivity. She is dressed in a pure white gown and has the whistle of Illyrium still hanging around her throat. As a beaming witch looks on, the minister clears his throat and says, "Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to witness the bondage of L'Oreal to the beast." The minister scratches his horn with one of his fins and then continues reading the words of the ceremony. Suddenly, the chandelier... This is what I set this up. Suddenly, the chandelier plummets from the ceiling. It scores a direct hit on the beast and deals L'Oreal a glancing blow. The beast falls to the ground, dead. L'Oreal falls as well, but she doesn't appear to be seriously wounded. The room erupts into chaos. Chaos is what you know best. You burst forth from the cake and cry, "Pajamas!" "You!" screams the witch. Her goons close in around you. "Stay back!" she commands.
I want to kill him myself.
She pauses and strokes her chin.
But how to do it? These things must be done delicately.
Our score's just gone up by 10. Wedding cake reminded you. Sunday's cake, roasted hazelnut, brown butter, chocolate, and coffee. Everything except the coffee is delicious. We only partially bludgeoned the princess. Hooray! Jalapenos give you mild, too mild to give you any reactions. It literally eat them like whole peppers, like candy. Sadly, hard to get a hold of any stronger peppers where you are. Fair play, dude. Ah, Ice Blood Ash, how the devil are you? Officer Keen. Whoa! Whoa! Is what that was supposed to sound like, but yours sounded better. Thank you very much for the 500 bits, dude. That's really kind of you. Quick sneak peek. Nice. It's good to see you stopping by. Thank you very much. Lime Atelier is leading the charge. I thought it was a pot belly of the witch then, but I think it's the beast's head. It is a moment frozen in time. Everyone in the crowd is staring either at you or the fallen body of the beast. The lovely L'Oreal has fainted once again. The witch appears to be coming to some kind of decision. Mount the broom? Wait, do I not? Oh. Go down trapdoor? Oh, what? Really? Are we supposed to have the chocolates on us right now? Oh, nice, Lima. What cake are you gonna make? What am I cake to maker? Bludgeon the witch with the wrench. You know what, Caboose? I'm gonna try it. How the hell do you... Is that bludgeon? Witch with wrench. Okay. Hit witch with wrench. The witch laughs in your face. Her breath is so bad that it melts your eyebrows. The witch finally gets an inspiration. She casts a spell that puts your skin on the inside of your body and your internal organs on the outside. Then, as if dissatisfied that this won't bring on death quickly enough, she yells to the crowd, "Lunchtime!" You have failed. Okay. I feel like we may have needed the box of chocolates here. Chandelier, circle, guests, L'Oreal, me, minister, news. Oh, blow whistle. Can we just blow the whistle? The whistle's blast echoes around the great hall, but cannot pierce its thick walls. The witch finally gets an inspiration. She casts a spell on you that puts the skin of the inside in, and then the organs on the outside. Yada yada yada. Excellent stuff. We failed again. Three-layer chocolate fudge cake with chocolate orange icing, rose gold glitter, and candles. Nice. Can we just talk to the minister? The minister is ignoring me. Well, that's mean. And then we die. Okay. Oh, I feel like we're getting a little bit stuck here. We have an option. Just want to have a look around. Look at the chandelier. God damn it. Yeah, okay, let's reload. Oh. Restore game. Beep, beep. The most delish hiding spot. I think we might need the chocolates. Down into the crawl space. Ride. Broomstick. Just goes randomly wherever. Okay, take Candygram. Ride broomstick again. If this... What the hell? Suddenly the broom sails out of an open window. You find yourself conducting aerial maneuvers several hundred feet above the ground. You manage to hang on. After a while, you coast to a landing outside of the Black Gate, where you promptly fall off the broom. Looking back, you see skywriting that traces your wild ride. You can just make out the words "Surrender, Dorothy" before the smoke fades away. Ride broom. The makeup is actually also a reference to the Wicked Witch of the West. True. We haven't got any water. If only we could just chuck some water on it. Oh, it was... The makeup Margaret Hamilton was made to wear was also toxic. Yeah, and the Tin Man, the original Tin Man stuff was so toxic that they had to get a second Tin Man. The Tin Man who finally makes it into the film is not the original Tin Man that they wanted, because the original Tin Man that they wanted got lead poisoning. GG, guys! GG. Ride broom. Yeah, she got quite badly burnt in the trap door. It explains why the makeup is so deadly here. Ride broom! God damn it! We haven't got a lot of time left. Ride broom! Okay, this is being ridiculous. Now we're at the Black Gate. I just want to go into the crawl space. Good lord. You get a keg, and you get a keg, and you get a keg. They drug this star with all sorts of things to make her be able to work. Wizard of Oz, not a great job. Okay. So we got a candygram now. Let's see if this works. Like, it felt to me like putting the candygram on the bed was a good idea, because then she'd come into her bedroom and be like, oh, candygram, yeah, and then eat it and then explode. Anyway. Wait. So the cheer goes up again. Giant explosion. Oh no, they look like they've been in a giant explosion. Chandelier plummets down, killing the beast. We jump out, crying bejabbers. The witch appears to be coming to some sort of decision. Give candygram to... Now, do we give it to L'Oreal? Because then the witch might, like, snatch it off of her? L'Oreal doesn't rouse herself from her faint, then she doesn't leap to her feet and wrap her arms around you and say, my hero. After that, she doesn't give you a passionate kiss that makes the earth move and stars quiver. Okay, fine. give Candygram to which? Ah! Oh, hey!
A candygram? For me? How thoughtful of you.
Thanks, you reply. Might want to read the fine print before you open it.
Don't be silly, only geeks read fine print.
She opens the box, and the 10 pounds of high explosives chocolates detonate in her face.
I'm melting!
She screams whilst trying to lick the gooey stuff from her chin.
Who'd have thought the lovely wickedness could be destroyed by some caramel creams?
She suddenly disappears in a puff of smoke, and you hear a low rumble as the castle starts to shake. Our score's just gone up by 30. Yes, it has. Pick up. L'Oreal. Ever so tenderly, you gather the unconscious girl in your arms. Your score's just gone up by 20. All of the score coming in now. Pieces of the castle are falling all around you. All around me are bits of falling castle. Down. Can't seem to find the trap door beneath all the mess. The very foundation of the castle seems to be breaking up. Run! Please specify the direction you'd like to go. Oh no! The roof of the Great Hall collapses! This has its good side and its bad side. The good side is that the castle has been destroyed. The bad side is, so have you. Okay, undo. Lima, you now want cake. Welcome to my world. I want cake 24/7. Doesn't stop when I'm sleeping. What a crushing defeat. Winter made you forget how brutal humidity can be. Oh no, your hair, Epic. Think of your hair. Blow whistle? Like, have we blown a hole so that we can be heard? Damn. You're gonna get OG boof hair. That boof poof, as they call it. Guess L'Oreal. Me, Minister. Talk to Minister now? Minister is ignoring me! Don't ignore me, dude. This feels like we should be... This feels like the winning part of the game, and I don't want to get stuck on the winning bit. Start over. Mass hysteria and chaos are the order of the day as everybody rushes around to try and avoid the falling debris as the castle disintegrates around me. Yeah. So, wake up, L'Oreal. Dang it! You softly pat her head, nothing happens. Hand, sorry. You give her a gentle shake, still nothing. You shake her harder, still no response. She's sleeping so hard you might think she was enchanted. Think theatrics. Now there was a trap door, Quelskar. Now I think that's quite theatrical, but we couldn't find it. Or is it about, because I'm carrying her in my arms now, is it like the end of Officer and a Gentleman? Can you just leave castle? Let's try it. I bet you can. Leave. Cast. God damn it! Nice, Slimer. You race out of the castle and make a mad dash for freedom. You are aided in this effort by an explosion from behind you, which picks you up as if you were ragdoll and then dumps you outside the black gate. Even though it's daytime, this is still a gloomy place. The ground here is littered with decaying grocery bags full of mouldering goods. A cobweb skeleton sits in the back with its back to the gate. Suddenly you are caught in a whirlwind of grey shapes. All the evil creatures who had escaped earlier in the day are streaming past you, screeching madly as they are sucked against their will back into the castle. As the last of them disappears, the castle walls start to cave in. The towers and the turrets seem to fall in slow motion, as if a giant hand was grinding them back into the earth. You hear one final cataclysmic explosion, and then silence. All that remains of the castle is a pile of smouldering ruins. Blow whistle. You scan the horizon for the mighty Pegasus. After a while, you scan it again. Eventually, you see a small dot in the eastern sky. It grows larger and larger until suddenly it is upon you, landing in a flurry of wings and feathers. To your surprise, a large duck has appeared. Where's Pegasus, you ask?
Lunch break.
Cries the duck.
I'm covering for him. Well, are you going to get on or not?
I think he's got one of those gambler caps on. Our score's just gone up by 10. Get on duck. You deposit L'Oreal on the duck and climb up to her. Your score's just gone up by 50. You have now achieved a score of 1,000 points out of 1,000 points. The magic bird takes off. And soon you are flying high over Taurus. L'Oreal wakes from her stupor and says,
You're doing very well.
She sounds a lot like GLaDOS. What the duck? Eric, I knew you would come. Before you can reply, the duck suddenly starts to lose altitude and you start descending towards Fudd's carpal. Carpal tunnel. The timing. Fudd? The thrones of Fudd and Morgana have been set on a platform outside the castle in front of the large crowd. You land just in time to see Fudd's head lowered forwards. Father! Cries L'Oreal as she leaps from the back of the duck and pushes her way through to the front of through the crowd to the king's side. Too late! Cries Morgana in triumph. She snatches Fudd's crown and starts to lower it onto Griselda's head. Wait! Shouts Bud the wizard. Prophecy or no prophecy, L'Oreal is still next in line to the throne. Before Griselda is crowned queen, L'Oreal has the right to invoke the ancient ritual of challenge. What say you, L'Oreal? Do you invoke the ritual? Everyone looks at L'Oreal, who is kneeling next to her father. She is holding him in her arms and crying uncontrollably. Bud asks the question again. And she shouts, Don't you people care that the king has died? He was a good man and a good father. Go ahead and play with your games. Play your games with the crown. I will do a daughter's duty and mourn for my sire. A hush falls over the crowd. So be it, says Bud into the silence. You may proceed, Morgana the Black, but it is an ill day indeed for Taurus. Once again, the queen starts to lower the crown onto the head of the daughter. Of course, it is considered bad form to crown a new queen when the king is still alive. Who said that? Shouts Morgana. I did, you wretch. I, Fudd, your husband, whom you never loved. I, Fudd, the doddering old fool. I, Fudd, your king. Fudd rises from his throne and stands before Morgana. But how? What about the prophecy? The prophecy was correct in every detail. It said that old King Fudd would die. Well, the old Fudd did die. You see before you a new king, a younger king, a king no longer besotted by the evil charms of an evil woman. And my first act as the new king is to banish you and take your daughter from the kingdom. Oh, no, sorry, just banish you and your daughter from the kingdom. And you can take that simp, Sir Pectoral, with you. Simp. This was way ahead of its time, alright? I think he's prostrating himself as we speak. The crowd cheer as Morgana, Griselda, and Sir Pectoral slink from the area. The prophecy has also said that the princess who was by my side would inherit the kingdom, and so she shall. Fudd takes L'Oreal by the hand and raises her to her feet. No, father, I could ask for No father could ask for more than the love of a daughter, my child. You have made me a happy man. I see. I thought it was her talking. It wasn't. The two of them hug while the crowd cheers. Then L'Oreal whispers into Fudd's ear, and the two of them pull apart. And finally, there is the matter of Sir Eric the Unready. No knight ever withstood such hardships as he. No knight ever pursued a nobler quest. Now then, the traditional reward for the rescue of a princess is her hand in marriage and half the kingdom. Fudd pauses, looks at you, and then continues. And this is exactly the reward that Sir Eric shall receive. I hereby decree that a year and a day hence from this date, L'Oreal and Eric shall be married, and they shall jointly be heirs to the kingdom. Pandemonium erupts. The mob lifts you up into the air, and people pass you over their heads and deposit you on the platform next to L'Oreal. The two of you kiss as more and more people climb up on the stage. Suddenly, you hear a familiar low rumble. We are the Lord of Chaos. Thus did it pass that Sir Eric rescued the Princess L'Oreal and became betrothed unto her. Morgana the Black was exiled from the kingdom, and Bud the Wizard returned to his contemplation of the holy gridiron. And so endeth the saga of Sir Eric the Unready. Part 1.
Grats.
Thank you very much. Officer Keen with the 200 bits, Notorious BXT with the 500 bits! You guys rock.
G to the Eric Unready.
What? G to the Eric the Unready. Thank you very much, BXT, Officer Keen, for those bits. I massively appreciate that. Cheers to you. There was no Eric the Unready the second, though. He's only gone and done it, the madman! One last thing that I want to see, because that last thing made it sound like there was supposed to be an Eric the Unready 2. I just want to Google Eric the Unready 2. No, none of this. Sequel? Eric the Unready sequel? Baron! Thank you, dude. Also, I totally spelt sequel wrong.
The lad he done it toot toot.
Toot toot to you too, Baron. Thank you very much for the 500 bits. None were made. I understand that none were made, you Christensen, because I do my research now. I don't just blindly stumble into random franchises like I did before. 500, no, over 600 hours of Baldur's Gate. Thank you. But I want to know why. Because, obviously, if it was just going to be a single game, then that's cool. But that ending made it sound like there was going to be a second game. Unless it was just supposed to be... Okay. There's only... Yeah, I found a little forum about it, which... Everybody in the forum is saying that no, there was never going to be a second one. It was never put in production. It never failed. It just was never there. Ladies and gentlemen, Eric the Unready has been completed.